Secrets from the morgue. They say the dead can't speak, but on my third month working the night shift at the city morgue, I learned that's a lie. I'd always joked to my friends that the scariest thing in here was my own boredom, cold tile floors, humming freezers, and the echo of my footsteps. But tonight, as I catalogued an unclaimed John Doe, he blinked, locking eyes with me in the fluorescent gloom, and whispered my name in a rasp that felt like claws tracing my spine. I froze, not daring to breathe, but the room seemed to shrink, the chilled air thickening around us. I wanted to believe it was a trick of exhaustion, a nightmare bleeding into reality after too many sleepless nights. But then he spoke again, lips barely parting. "Don't let them take what's inside me." His gaze darted fearfully toward the door, as though someone, or something, might be listening. For a second, I nearly called for help, but the way he shuddered made me swallow the scream building in my throat. It was just us, and the dead don't lie. Do they? He begged me to open the small incision below his ribs, guiding my trembling hands to a spot the coroner's report had glossed over. Inside, wrapped in a scrap of blood-stained cloth, I found a locket, old, tarnished, and humming faintly with heat. "If they find it," he gasped, "they'll come for you next." The lights flickered, and shadows danced across the lockers. My skin prickled as I realized I was being watched, not just by the corpse, but by something unseen, lurking at the threshold of the cold room. I pocketed the locket just as the body's eyes rolled back and his chest fell silent once more. But every night since, I hear footsteps pacing outside the morgue, and sometimes, in the reflection of the freezer doors, I see faces pressed against the glass, hungry, searching, waiting for me to slip. I kept his secret, but I know now, some things aren't meant to stay buried, and some secrets will claw their way up from the cold, no matter how deep you hide them.